Hello and welcome to Mitchell Night Football, returning in NFL Week 8. Due to some changes in the network, I've been off the air the last couple weeks, but here I am, and there's my head just spinning around. Uh, anyways, I guess on to the picks, but before the picks, I have a couple notes to say before you get bored with those. In fantasy football with you guys, I've made some trades since the last video I made till now. It turns out the trades worked out for me more so than my trading partners, but at the time, it looked like I thought I was losing on them. So I'm very happy that those deals could be made. It's probably a matter of time before these players start sucking again. And anyways, the trade for Tom Brady with Kyler at the time looked like I was trading for a really bad player, but he helped me win this last week by half a point, which is nice because without him I wouldn't have won. So, anyways, on to my picks. For the first game, the Thursday night game, Denver takes on the San Diego Chargers, and Denver will prevail. The next one, Detroit at Atlanta. Well, that game's in London, and Detroit's beating Atlanta. Next one, Seattle is traveling to Carolina, and Seattle's going to take care of business, and they're going to win. Next, Cincy hosts Baltimore. Baltimore is looking more and more like that Super Bowl team of a few years ago. They're winning. Next one. Miami's traveling to Jacksonville. And we all know that Jacksonville has won a game last week against Cleveland. But this week, the Dolphins are going to win. They just are. Next one. Kansas City and St. Louis. I'm taking Kansas City. Their baseball team, the Royals, they're in the World Series. Why won't they win the football game, the Chiefs against St. Louis? They just beat the Chargers in San Diego. The Chiefs are for real. Next one. Chicago travels to New England. And I'm picking New England. They should win this one easy. Next. Buffalo travels to New York. New York Jets, and the Bills will take care of business and make the Pats a little worried about the division. Next, Minnesota travels to Tampa Bay, and Tampa Bay will win this one. I don't know how, I don't know why. The teams look like shit the whole season, but Tampa Bay will win this one. Next one. Houston travels to Tennessee. Tennessee starting their drafted quarterback, Mettenberger. I'm actually starting the Houston Texan defense. It's kind of a risk, but I'm pretty sure that Houston will take care of Tennessee pretty easily. They'll win. Next one. Philadelphia travels to Arizona in a match of, I think, of 2 5-1 teams or 6-1 teams. Anyways, we all know that the Philadelphia Eagles will beat the Arizona Cardinals. Next, the Raiders travel to Cleveland, the winless Raiders, I should say, and Cleveland will beat them. Next, Indianapolis and Pittsburgh. Well, even though Pittsburgh beat, the Texans last week, they still look like shit. The only reason why they won is because Fitzpatrick threw a couple of nice little gifts to them that were easy scores for them. So, anyways, I pick Indianapolis to beat them. And, yeah. And then the Sunday night game, the Green Bay Packers travel to New Orleans to take on the Saints. And the Saints are coming because they are going to beat the hell out of the Packers, like 40-15. Next, the Monday night game. The Redskins are taking on the Cowboys. Hey, isn't that kind of like Cowboys and Indians, eh? Well, guess what? This time the Cowboys are losing. The Redskins are going to take them, and everyone's going to be surprised because the Cowboys are due for a loss, and this seems like a nice trap game for them. Colt McCoy is starting his first game in a couple years, and he's going to be really wanting to show his shit and show the world that he's got it, and that the reason why Cleveland traded him away or cut him or whatever were all wrong reasons, and that they should have kept him. And no better time to do it against the Cowboys on national television on Monday night. So those are my picks. I hope you, I don't know, go bet on them or something because they're probably all right. And yeah, have a good weekend, and maybe we can do some more trades.